to try to find the center and then use a plumb bob to plumb down to these blocks and make sure I have everything centered. So it's supposed to be 18 inches from combustibles. My center of that would be about 21 and a half. So my pipe going to right here, honestly about right where I have it is all right. Let that stop. All right, so almost right where I have it is perfect. That's pretty cool. But it does need to come over, and this floor is so uneven, it's gonna make it for a pretty difficult time. So we're pretty bad. All right, you guys, it's time for the tractor. I got these blocks leveled up the best that I could. Not an ideal situation, is what it is. I wish I had some plastic shims I could have used so they never rotted, but we can fix it in the future. I know, not ideal, but you know what? I want to get this thing in here, so let's do this. Long story short, guys, this thing is just way too big. It doesn't look like it on camera, but I'm just not happy with how much room it takes up. It's just right in the middle of the walkway. I knew it was big, but I didn't think it was that big. I just don't think this thing makes sense, to be honest. It's way overkill. Oh man, I'm really not sure what to do, guys, so I think I'm gonna call it a night, think about it, and go from there. I think I should just go with a mini split system, get it over with. So I'll see what I can find on Facebook and Craigslist tonight. If we can find a system for cheap, we'll just go get it and install it. Everything that I've read, they're super efficient, and especially now how well insulated this place is, I don't really think it'll use much electricity, so not to mention the ease of using the heat pump and having a thermostat and not having to mess with it. I think it's just gonna be way more productive for me, and with the fireplace and the heat pump, I think that's plenty. I don't think I need a third heating element because I want to do it regardless for the AC factor, and I think I should just get it out of the way. So let me know what you think about that. There's only 2 months left of winter, so I don't want to sacrifice all of that space. I could just take it out in a couple months, but I'm just creating so much more work for myself. I apologize for the not so exciting video. I really thought we were going to have this up and going today, but the more and more I think about it, the more I think I just want to bite the bullet and get a nice system. Help me out, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think. Thank you for the feedback on the last video. I know I used that cartoon effect a little bit too much, but it was fun. It was something different. I get tired of editing the same stuff, and I don't want you guys to get tired of watching the same stuff. So it was definitely refreshing for me, but I won't use it as much. But if you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate you. And I've got some thinking to do, but I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Well, you guys, after a long night of thinking, I mean a long night of thinking, I went through all of my options and I researched all of the infrared stuff, the kerosene, propane, all of that. I emailed a bunch of different mini split companies seeing if anybody wanted to work with me in this shop build. So we'll see if anything happens with that. But in the meantime, we still need a way to heat this place. And after weighing all of my options, I still came back to the wood burner. So this is what we're gonna do, guys. I made up my mind, and although this thing is huge and is probably gonna be overkill at the end of the night, I just kind of asked myself, why not? And the reason why I was holding back was just putting that hole in the roof, and it's really not that big a deal in the grand scheme of things. So We're gonna run it. I don't wanna waste any more time. Let's do this. So this thing managed to sit completely level overnight and hasn't fallen over. It's pretty sturdy, so although the block situation isn't ideal, we're just gonna use it for now until I can get 220 out here so I can weld some feet onto this thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and level up this pipe and we'll go from there. Pretty much level. Ah, there we go. All right, let's run that. Let's put a screw in it. There we go. Come on, baby. Woo. I'm happy with that. Yeah. The next step is to get this bad boy in here so we can convert to the insulated pipe, which means we're gonna have to cut this down a little bit. Oh, perfect. So right at 3 inches. So we're gonna cut all the way around this pipe. I wish I had like a flexible ruler. Anybody ever have one of those in school? Come on, good old Harbor Freight. It's my last disc here. Not gonna lie, this is pretty dang exciting, guys. Where in the world are my safety glasses? Nobody knows. The ones that I can barely see out of, that'll have to do. All right, let's send her, bud. That's a burner. Good on it. Why don't you wear gloves, man? What are you doing? I've always heard never to use gloves when you're using power tools like that, because if your gloves get sucked into it, I'd rather a small gash than a missing finger or something like that. So I'll take the burn. No big deal. My hands are pretty calloused anyways. Let's see if old girl fits in here. Ha ha! Yes! I can also level this out, which will help. But man, that's pretty good right there. Alright, that's pretty much level. Put a screw in her. Alright guys, that means it's time to drill our first hole. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a plumb bob. Plumb bob! And ironically enough, right where I marked my mark, seems to be good. And just like that, we are through. Let's see where we came up through. I have to move this carpet. This stuff is disgusting anyway, so there we go. All right. Now we just got to get this thing centered, and I'm going to trace around the bottom. 4 and is that 3/8? Close enough. Close as we're going to get here, folks. All right. We're going to send that. All right, you guys, here's our hole. Let's go ahead and cut this. Moment of truth. Ah! We lost the blade. Oh my God, we got a big hole in the floor. This is crazy. Home stretch. Oh my God. I guess worst comes to worst, we can just put a fire pole here in the future. That'd be pretty sick. Where is she? Let's see if she slips down in there. Oh yeah, first try, baby. That is what I'm talking about. Well, that worked out pretty good. We're gonna have like the perfect clearance to the wall too. They say you want 8 inches of clearance from combustibles with the double insulated pipes, so that'll be plenty. My thoughts also is this is gonna bring a lot of heat to the upstairs, especially since the floor has some cracks in it. So I think the heat's just gonna rise up in here and it should work out. So man, I'm excited. We're moving right along, guys. I'm gonna clean off some of that old caulking off of here because you're supposed to stuff insulation down on the side. So we'll go ahead and do that, as well as screw this thing down. So let's keep it rolling. All right. 16 1/8. 16 1/8. Heck, I'm happy with that right there. Boom! I like that. Wasn't supposed to rain today, but it is, and I got that wood stove sitting outside, so we need to bring it in. She's in. Now to get this damn thing moved around where it needs to be. Oh no. Alright guys, let's go ahead and clean this off and get the top sealed. Alright guys, this is the stuff I got. I'm just gonna put a fat bead along here, and then we're gonna go ahead and put the stovepipe back on. Oh yeah. There we go. All right, boys, it's now time to put some pipe on. I guess I'll put the new one on first because that's what we're gonna be looking at. This stuff is expensive. All right, let's see if we can hit our mark. There we go. All right, that is good. Well, you guys, she's in. Everything turned out pretty good. The barn is so janky that it looks like this isn't level, but this is actually level and the barn is not. But unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to finish this up today because we got a mixture of rain and snow right now, and I don't wanna be out messing around on the roof. And plus I wanna give that a chance to dry as well, so we'll just pick this up tomorrow. I think I'm gonna come out here later on and put another coat of white on this wall. and start getting things cleaned up. Everything looks good up top here. Just got to make one more cut into the roof and out, and then we're done. Pretty straightforward, guys. This went pretty smooth.